Hi everyone, it's Global Scholarships and I'm your host Az. And thank you for joining us, whether you're in our live stream right now or you're watching this on VOD. Thank you for joining. If you're new, we are doing this every Friday on 6 p.m. Korean time. Now, we used to do it on 3 p.m. Korean time, but for a couple of weeks it will go like this. Now, if you're not new, if you just watched our live streams before or some clips from our live streams, you might know that I'm usually joined by the founder of the Global Scholarships, Hyun Lee, but he won't be able to join us for a couple of weeks because he's doing his military service. So it'll just be me on the screen. But don't worry, I'm here joined by Ayman, another member of our team. So he's in chat right now. If you have any questions that about like scholarships, either they are the scholarships we are seeing on the live streams or just any other scholarships that you are interested in, or in general, like studying abroad, going to foreign countries to study, or like in general any kind of procedures and process. So if you have any questions, just feel free to ask them in the chat and Ayman will be answering them for you as our expert, while I, as a layman, just will be trying to go through the scholarships that we will see today. So yeah, this is for a couple of weeks this will be the way it goes. So at any point of the live stream, if you have any questions, just feel free to ask them. Okay, so I will start with our first scholarship of today. Let's just hang on. Let me share the link on the chat for people who are interested in just going along. Now, this is Monash International Leadership Scholarship at Monash University. This is for bachelor's, master's, and PhD students. Now, if you don't know where Monash is, it's in Australia, Melbourne. Now, as you can see, there are different centers of this university. For example, here in Italy, in Turkey, in Malaysia. But mainly its center is Melbourne in Australia. As you can see, this is the university. So like if you are interested in studying in Australia as an international student, which is Australia, by the way, one of the, if I'm not mistaken, it's actually the largest education exporter in the world. So a lot of people are interested in studying here. A lot of international students end up in Australia to study. Now, if you're interested in studying in Australia and more specific in Melbourne, this is a very good opportunity. Now, let's get more information on Monash University. As you can see, we have our links to our page, Monash University admissions page of Global Scholarships. As you can see, it's quite a large university, by the way. It has 60,000 students and has quite a number of scholarships, 10 scholarships. And if you scroll down, you can see all of the scholarships, whether they are for undergraduate students or, as you can see, graduate students. Hang on, I think I scrolled past. Yeah, as you can see, we have other scholarships that gives you stipends, etc. Quite like merit scholarships, specific like program scholarships, and etc. Now, the schools tuition fees are around 40,000 Australian dollars, which is around 25,000 United States dollars. So this scholarship will cover that. It's a 100% tuition fee covering scholarship. It's full funding. Also, you get invited to an invitation to apply for a place in the leadership program, which is called the Monash Minds. This is for the first year students, but we'll get back to that later. But first, this scholarship has a couple of criteria. You have to be a high achieving individual with the capability of serving as ambassador for Monash. You need to be intending to enroll full-time and required academic achievements. But other than that, it's quite simple. You just have an application form and then like submit that application form. And here we have the deadlines for the scholarship in our page that I linked in our chat. So if you want to look more into that, you can go there. And here we have the link for our scholarship page. As you can see, it has student examples here. As you can see, to be eligible, you just need to be an international student, but also need to meet the following criteria. Again, you need to be intending to enroll full-time in an undergraduate or postgraduate coursework degree at a Monash campus in Australia. So again, you need to be studying in Australia. I mean, if you're in Malaysia, they have a center, a campus there, so maybe like you can get more information, more connections from there. Yeah, so this again, you need to of course have received a full Monash course offer, like without a condition or anything. Also, you need to be in your first year. Like we have a list here. If you're one of these, like if you're a current Monash student, like not your first year, or you're in another program, you're not eligible for this. But as you can see, you have like other options. For the benefits, as we talked, like 100% of course fees paid until the minimum number of points for your degree are completed. So which from this I understand, like until you get the like number of points that you need to be able to like graduate. Okay, so also commencing undergraduate students will be invited to apply for a place in Monash Mines. Now, what is Monash Mines, you might ask? So let's just do a quick Google on that. Hang on. Just Yandex. Just okay. So this is like a leadership program. If I understand it correctly, it doesn't have like a financial benefit, like you don't get some stipend or anything, but it's just like you can learn about this more here. Like you have evening master classes, like service learning, coaching, and like we have outcomes, like a sense of belonging and stuff. Like it doesn't give you a certain amount of money, a certain amount of financial support, but it will like bring you closer to like opportunities for networking, to create connections if you want to stay in Australia or in Melbourne for more career opportunities. Like it might be more beneficial in that perspective. So recipients may be asked to participate or be profiled in relevant Monash marketing, recruitment, and promotional materials. We have a selection criteria, which is based on academic achievement, so it's not based on your financial need. Students will also be assessed on their scholarship application statement and their potential to be ambassador for Monash University. And to retain the scholarship, you must maintain a weighted average mark of 70 each semester. Again, you have the application procedure here. You need to submit the application form. You have deadlines here. So this web page lays out the application process quite clearly. So if you're interested, this is very helpful. Yeah, so that's it. That's the Monash University in Australia, in Melbourne. Again, it has other centers too. So maybe you can use those to like create connections and learn more about this opportunity. But other than that, it's Monash University, it's Monash International Leadership Scholarships, and this is pretty much it. So if you have any questions about that, this scholarship or any other scholarship, you can ask about them in the chat. Again, if you are new in the live stream, we have our friend Eamon in the chat to answer your questions. So you can just ask them in the questions. Feel free. It doesn't have to be about this specific scholarship. It can be just about any scholarship or just in general studying abroad and anything related to that, just feel free to ask any questions that you might have. Okay. Yeah, since we have no questions, I will proceed to our second scholarship. First, let me share the link in the chat for people who are interested in. Now, this is, as you can see, this is Turkey government scholarship for international students. It's fully funded. Now, this is not a scholarship for a specific school or for a specific program. It doesn't actually, you do not apply to a university for this scholarship. This is given by Turkey government, which I can only speak highly of because I'm a Turkish citizen. So this is basically you apply to this scholarship, and it covers for undergraduates. It covers your university and program placement, a monthly stipend, a full tuition fee, return flight ticket, health insurance. Now, health insurance, I have to say, in Turkey, health insurance is quite good, like relatively compared to some other countries that you might be interested in. We even have this sort of medical tourism going on. So this is quite good. Like, we have quite a good health insurance here, accommodation, a 1-year language course. As you can see, like this scholarship, you do not apply to an individual university. You apply to this scholarship, and it places you in a university. Now, in Turkey, a lot of the internationally connected universities are some of these cities in Ankara, our capital, or Istanbul, or Izmir, which is where I live. But also Bursa and Eskişehir are quite good student cities. So if you're interested, if you apply to this scholarship, they place you in a university. So these might be one of the cities you will be in. Now, postgraduate, pretty much the same. University placement, tuition fees, flight ticket, health insurance, accommodation, and stuff. But also you are given, you are also given a stipend if you're a undergraduate student. So this need an update. Now these numbers are not, I don't believe these numbers are right. I will come back to that later. Now, as you can see, we have our links here. Like if you want to learn more, you can go to this page, and you can look into scholarships. Here we have different links. You can get more information how to apply, application criteria, or you can go what the scholarship cover. So what the scholarship covers. So let's click on that. Now, as you can see, it's pretty much the same information. University and department placement covers. Here for undergraduate level, you also have a monthly stipend, which is 1,700 Turkish liras. Now, here's the thing with Turkey. These are if you want to see how much they are, how much they are worth, you might see that they are quite low for Turkey. But the thing is, Turkey has been dealing with inflation recently. So what happens, because I also until very recently had a scholarship on a scientific research. Now, what happens is when with inflation, your stipends are updated. For example, I started by getting 3,000 liras maybe, but then after a couple of months, 6 months, with the inflation, they were adjusted and it became 6,000 liras maybe. So, but these numbers here on web pages are not usually updated that regularly. So these numbers are probably not the actual numbers right now. So if you look at these and they seem to be low, that's probably because of the inflation, and this does not reflect the real numbers probably. Now, okay, so yeah, this is pretty much it. This, like, the Turkey government scholarships. Again, this doesn't, like, this isn't a scholarship that you first go and apply to a specific university or a program. This, you apply to this scholarship, and this scholarship places you in a university in Turkey, which will probably in one of these cities. So if you're interested, check out the link that I've put in the chat. And if you have any questions that about this scholarship, any other scholarship you are interested, or in general studying abroad, you can ask them in the chat right now. Okay, so I believe we do not have any other questions. Again, for the people who are just joining our live stream, Jan Lee is not here for today. But if you have any questions, you may just ask them in the chat, and our friend Ayman, who is a member of our team, an expert, will answer them for you. Meanwhile, I will go and proceed to our third scholarship of the day. Let me just first share the link in the chat, and here we are. It's free tuition at University of Hamburg. Now, it's for bachelor's, master's, and PhD students. Like, it doesn't matter what you're studying. A lot of schools in Germany are just like, you do not pay tuition fees. Now, University of Hamburg, if you're interested, is here in the northern Germany. Like, it's quite a lot of distance from Munich and Berlin, but close to, like, Denmark, Netherlands, Poland. So if you are interested in traveling around the Europe, it's a good place. You can learn, like, see more about the university, like the campus. Here we have, like, Google has a lot of photos and stuff. So a lot of universities in Germany, as I said, are like, you do not pay tuition fees for them. So this also covers tuition fee, but also you must pay semester fees, which we'll get back to in a second. Again, to apply for the scholarship, you just need to be an international student. It doesn't matter if you're a bachelor's, if you're a master's, or anything else. Like, okay, we can see more about the University of Hamburg. Again, it's a large university. It has 44,000 students. As you can see, there is just one scholarship, and it's free tuition, like tuition exemption, the one we are looking into, because they, like, a lot of universities in Germany, they do not give you a lot of stipends, but you do not have to pay tuition fees. So like, you just need to take care of yourself financially. I have a couple of friends who are studying in Germany for masters, and from what I've heard from them, it's not that difficult to find a job and take care of yourself financially while studying. And for the admission process, you can just click on one of these links, and you can see the application process, like deadlines, foreign higher education, entry qualification, language exam, aptitude test, like applicants with disabilities or chronic diseases. So you can learn more about how to, like, apply to the school. We have deadlines here, as you can see, free. Like, they do not have any tuition fees. So if we let's get more information on the scholarship. It has a page. Now, as you can see, you do not have to pay tuition fees here. As of winter semester 2012 and 2013, the university abolished these tuition fees. However, semester contributions payments are still mandatory. Now, semester contributions, like this, in Turkey too, you do not pay a tuition fee to the school, but every semester you pay a contribution fee. Now, this contribution fee is like quite, hang on, no, not this one. Let's see here. yeah, as you can see, as of now, the semester tuition fee is 340 euros. So like it's not, you do not have to pay thousands of dollars, thousands of euros to enroll in the school. You just pay a semester contribution, which is 340. And in Turkey, it has, even this one has some exemptions. I think in Germany it would also have some exemptions. I cannot see any information on that, however. Now, also, like, other than not paying tuition fees, like if you want to learn about how to finance your studies, okay, here's the thing. I think this is an error on the website. Like, you can find additional information on financing options here, but this link takes you to a German page. If you do not know any German, you have to click here. Now, this takes you financing your studies, the same page, but it's in English. So I think the other one is just a mistake. So you have the German Federal Training and Assistance Act. This will give you some sort of stipend, some sort of financing, student loans, student jobs, scholarships, and other funding options. You can see, like, we have the other like links that you can go and get more information. So if you're like, this scholarship particularly is not about giving you a stipend or financing your studies, but it's about like not taking any tuition from you. So this covers the tuition fee. But other than that, if you want to finance your education here in Hamburg, you can find a job. Like, there are student jobs in the school, as you saw. There are other like assistance programs, or just there are other scholarships that is not specific to this university, that not a like a scholarship that university gives you, but other scholarship options. So you might want to check those out. But yeah, this is free tuition at University of Hamburg at 2023-24. And if you have any questions, also you do not have to go through some sort of like application. You just like apply to the university, and then you will automatically be considered for this. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this one. So if you're interested, you can check the link out that I left you in chat. Other than that, if you have any questions, you might ask them in chat. Otherwise, I will just move on to our next scholarship. Again, for people who join us now, the live stream is like on Friday every week. We are doing this on 8 p.m. Korean time. Sorry, 6 p.m. Korean time. Usually I'm here joined by Hyun Lee, the founder of Global Scholarships, but for a couple of weeks, Ayman joins me in chat. So if you have any questions, they don't have to be about this specific scholarship. They can be any other scholarship that you're interested in, or in general studying abroad. You can just ask them in the chat, and Ayman will answer them for you. He is our expert, and I, as a layman, just go through other scholarship opportunities that you might be interested in. So I guess we do not have any other questions. So okay, I will move on to our next scholarship. Let me share the link on chat. Okay, so this is tuition fee exemption at University of Tokyo. Now, this is for bachelor's, master's, and PhD students in University of Tokyo. I'm pretty sure you know where University of Tokyo is. It's one of the most popular universities in Japan, and one of the most demanded content in our YouTube channel, by the way. You guys are really interested in University of Tokyo. So let's get more information on the university first, right? It has 28,000 students, and it has three scholarships. Now, two of these scholarships are just like tuition fee exemptions, is the one we are looking into, but they also have a merit scholarship for bachelors, and also have a graduate fellowship for graduate students. So if you're interested in that, just check our website and University of Tokyo page. Other than that, now as you can see, the tuition fee, normal tuition fee of the school is like $3,600, which is not that high when you compare it to other schools that we see, like for example in Australia, in United States, but it still can be a financial burden for a lot of people from other different sides of the world. So this scholarship completely covers that. But to be able to eligible for this scholarship, you need to have financial difficulties due to economic reasons or unavoidable circumstances such as natural disasters or calamities, and you need to be able to demonstrate outstanding academic performance. Now let's get more information, because this actually not also covers just your tuition fees, but it also covers your application fee actually. Now as you can see, we have the eligibility here, but the eligibility is not just for exemption of tuition fee, but also exemption of admissions fee. Now the admissions fee is not given here. I mean, tuition fee also is not given here. We just learned it from a global scholarships page. But from what I saw, the admission fee is also about like $2,000. So it also could be quite a burden. So these can like cover that. You will be exempted. Like you won't have to pay both admission fees and tuition fees. Now, to be able to eligible for that, you need to be like one of these students who have difficulties in paying admission fees due to economic reasons and who are recognized as having outstanding academic capabilities, students who are recognized as having extreme difficulties or just having unavoidable circumstances. So you can read these to more depth, and we have application forms here if you want to apply, and we have precautions and etc. contact information. So this without this, the application and tuition, it could like sum up to something like $4,000 to $5,000, which could be quite like unaffordable for a lot of people. So if you're interested in studying in Japan or in Tokyo, more specifically, this is a good opportunity. But also, like if you are interested in studying in Tokyo, yeah, this is absolutely a must. Like you shouldn't pay tuition fees and application fees when you do not have to obviously apply for this. But I would also make a plan for like for just general financing, like finding a job or a scholarship. You can look for other scholarships in our website, because Tokyo is not the most affordable city. It's quite expensive actually. So like if you want to study here, like you also have other plans for financing, because this doesn't give you any stipend or any like any allowance or anything. But also it's a very good scholarship to like apply if you already plan to study in Japan or in Tokyo. So yeah, this is it. The tuition fee exemption at University of Tokyo. So if you have any questions about this scholarship, you are most welcome to ask them in the chat, and Ayman will be answering them for you. Again, for people who are just now joining us, Yan Lee is not here today, but I'm joined by Ayman, who is another member of our team. He's in the chat if you have any questions. It doesn't have to be about this specific scholarship, or it could be just any other scholarship that you are interested, maybe from our website or maybe from another some other place, or in general just like studying abroad, going to other countries to study, or like these procedures. Like we have a lot of questions in our live streams about, like, for example, how to how to write a reference letter, how can I contact someone for that, and etc. Just if you have any questions about any of those, you can just feel free to ask them in the chat. If you do not have any other questions, I will proceed into our next scholarship, which is the fifth and the last one. Let me just share it on chat, and yeah, here we are. It's fellowship and assistantships at Rice University. It's for master's and PhD students. It's in Rice University. Where is Rice University, you might ask? It's in it's in Houston, Texas. As you can see, if you want to study in the United States, it's a good university. It's quite close to San Antonio, Austin. And like if you want to study and while traveling, it's quite close to Mexico, Cuba, Florida, etc. By the way, I gotta say, like, I really like the architecture of this university. It's quite nice. So if you're interested in studying here, or in general just in United States, this might be quite interesting for you. Now, this is full funding. But first, let's see a little bit more about the Rice University, because it's not a very well-known university. It has 7,000 students. There are three different scholarships. Hang on. As you can see, one of them is Merit Scholarship. The other is International Students Financial Aid. These are for undergraduate students. This one is for graduate students. Fellowship and assistantships. Now, as you can see, the tuition fee is quite high. It's like $54,000 United States dollars. So it's quite high. It's unaffordable for a lot of people. So if you're like interested in studying here, this scholarship is quite good. Now, you can get more information about it in here. As you can see, like this fellowship and assistantship, it covers your tuition fee. It also covers I would say a generous stipend. Qualified doctoral and thesis master students often receive departmental stipends of $32,000 and $40,000 per year, which is like around $2,000 to $3,000 monthly. Which, from what I know, you can live off this scholarship, this stipend in Texas, I believe. That means you can earn your PhD while getting paid for it. Stipend and or tuition support is also available for some master's programs. So yeah, this is if you want to do your graduate studies in the United States, this might be quite the opportunity for you. Like, you do not have to pay any tuition fees; they are covered. Also, you get also a stipend, and yeah, that's pretty much it. The fellowships and assistantships at Rice University. If you have any questions about this scholarship, you might want to ask them. You're very welcome to ask them in the chat. If you have any other questions about any other scholarships that you are interested in, that maybe you saw in our website or live streams or other videos on our YouTube channel, you can ask about them in the chat, and our friend Ayman, he's in the chat, will answer them for you. And this is pretty much the next scholarship that I have to show today. So if you have any other questions, you might ask them right now, but otherwise we will kind of wrap up the live stream now. As I can see, we have some viewers here, some people with us in the live stream. I am guessing they do not have any questions concerning the scholarships or studying abroad. Well, okay then. So I will end the live stream right now. So again, thank you for joining us in our live stream, or if you are watching this in VOD or maybe some other clips, still thank you for watching, thank you for joining us. And we do this every Friday. Right now we are doing this on Fridays, 6 p.m. Korean time. So if you have time, join us again. And if you have any questions, you might ask them in the chat, or you can just ask them in any of the videos of in our YouTube channel, or we have a lot of ways to reach us. So again, thank you, and I wish you all a nice day. Bye.